Ooh, everyone. All right, so one of the things that people talk about all the time is politics and music, and whether they're into it or whether they're not into it or they don't care. Well, Tom G. Warrior, as usual, man, he's got a lot to say. I saw this article from wonderful Blabbermouth called "Should Musicians Stay Out of the Political Arena?" Tom Gabriel Fisher weighs in. All right, so at first, man, so he kind of answers the question in the first paragraph, and then I kept scrolling, and I kept scrolling, and I kept scrolling, and he just goes on and fucking on, man. Basically, all right, so I'll read some of it. He says, quote, "It's a thin line. It's a two-sided thing. I'm the first one who never liked to be told what to think and what to do, starting with my school time, which was severely damaged by me always having problems with authority figures and me not wanting to be told what to do. And of course, this basically set up the entire path of my life. But at the same time, I've been given a platform, a huge gift by the audience. And in my opinion, even though I honestly don't take myself that serious, sure, and I really mean that, and people who know me know that's true, but I still think we have some kind of responsibility. If this platform is given to you as a gift, are you supposed to just walk blindly and never address anything that needs to be addressed, especially for young people? And I'm speaking as a former young person with the same issues decades ago. I really don't want to become a Bono of U2 or some of the other protagonists, even if I share their concerns sometimes. But I don't want to be a missionary, and I respect my audience the way I look at myself. I think they don't want to be told what to think by me. What right do I have to tell them politically or environmentally or whatever? Do I have a right to tell them? No, I don't really have a right. And they don't want to be told by Tom fucking Warrior out of everybody what to think or what to do. So it's kind of an internal controversy. Do you address issues that you know need to be addressed, especially for people who are shaping this planet right now and in the future, the young people in the audience? Do you address these things, or do you keep your mouth shut because it's not your place? I'm not a politician. Otherwise, I would be a politician. But I'm a musician. On the other hand, I've traveled the world for 43 years, and I've seen a million things. I've talked to a million people, and I've seen ups and downs, and I tend to hope that I have some kind of intelligence, and I'm following what's happening to the environment. I'm following what's happening to people who are suppressed, to women, to animals, and sometimes it's very difficult for me to shut the fuck up, clearly. And so I do address these things. I simply try to give it some measure and not to overdo things. All right, I'm kind of wearing myself out here. He goes on to reiterate that he doesn't want to become a Bono, and he also talks about how, let's see. That's about it. That's about it. All right, so what do you guys think, man? For me, I don't really care. If it sounds cool, I'll usually listen to it, whether they're singing about politics or not. Does Tom Warrior, has he ever sang about politics? I know on his Facebook, man, he posts about like being a vegan a lot, but other than that, man, I don't really know much about the dude's politics. I figure he probably has like basic, like, like the European, that whole thing, man, healthcare and all that shit, whatever they do. So I'm trying to think, man, like, is there... I'm not a big lyrics guy anyway, but I'm trying to think, man, like, if Tom Warrior's ever had like an explicit political message, I probably haven't heard it. Or it might be... Really, dude, I don't know much of shit after To Make a Theory in any way. I've heard Into the Pandemonium, wasn't crazy about it. Cold Lake, I've heard that once, wasn't into it. Don't really keep up with like the more modern shit he's done, so yeah. But yeah, let me know what you think, man.